Hey guys, we are back. Um, I'm always there. Now you should know me who I am, and now you should know who Varun is. So
Yeah,
I'm Varun, and he's Rahul. Okay, he's Varun, and I'm Rahul. As you can see, I'm a Liverpool supporter. Varun is an Arsenal supporter, and
yeah,
we have something to discuss in depth about Arsenal versus Brighton. Sorry,
Brighton, yeah.
Brighton. Yeah.
हम्म,
ब्रिटन बोलने जा रहा था मैं क्या हो क्या गया यार मेरे को
भाई तू बहुत
एटलीस्ट
आजकल
वैसे मैंने
बहुत तू
प्रोनाउंस
टंग
किया
टाइट रह रहा है। मैं देख रहा हूँ तेरे को कुछ भी बोलता है।
सीरियसली यार शिट आई मीन लाइक
बट आई बी
okay so we're
ऑनेस्ट।
going to discuss this Arsenal versus Brighton match. I have some inputs to share. Varun definitely have some inputs to share, so let's hear it from Varun first.
So this has been like two horrible days as an Arsenal fan. मतलब I cannot. It started on Friday when deadline day पे it just the way Arsenal moved in the window. We sold Reece Nelson,
Hmm.
Nketiah, both of them went on the last day, and we ended up just signing Sterling. Jabki there were rumors and everything that Arsenal are going after few players and whatever. Uh, मतलब बहुत disappointing था. I decided to just sleep over it. I was like, it is because our team is still good. मतलब we did challenge with the team. Basic team में there has been no changes. We still have that basic
Mhm.
core and everything. No one has changed. No one has gone away. सिर्फ squad depth का problem था. हमने उस department में improve तो किया नहीं. So I just slept over it. I was fine. I was looking forward to the Brighton match. Probably a win helps, it just helps you move on. And
Minimum a win,
huh?
minimum a win that everybody was expecting.
Exactly. And it was, if that incident doesn't happen, I am sure we win that match. And in fact, we would have scored a few more goals also. That incident completely changed the dynamics of the match, and then Arsenal just, I think, switched off. I think we were too once again जो problems है हमारी last two seasons की, we are too emotional, where
Hmm.
small things just they just rattle us. Uh,
Right.
like we so in the match, I know people who've seen the match where Rice was on a yellow card, and in the second half, just 4 minutes into the match, in the second half, Rice had an altercation. I would say there was a with the player, Brighton player, and then Veltman just he was also cheeky, and Rice made an instinctive mistake. I would say it was not होता है ना प्लेयर्स के अंदर वो इंस्टिंक्टिव हो जाता है यार, ट्राइंग टू स्टॉप द प्ले, ट्राइंग टू डिले द प्ले, इट्स ऑल इंस्टिंक्टिव एंड दीस रूल्स जब ये सीजन इंप्लीमेंट हुए वेयर यू हैव टू गेट अवे फ्रॉम द बॉल, the referees are just so I think it will take, and this incident probably will now send tremors across the entire league if the referees are just a moment. Yeah, if the referees are just bit consistent, so we'll probably see that more and more players getting a yellow card. But if now they do not give a yellow for such incidents, so it'll be a big controversy and again a question mark on how the refereeing is done in the Premier League, because it's always been shit. They claim it's the best league in the world, but the way referee, everyone knows, not a single club can come out and say that the referees are good in the Premier League. Not a single fan base can come out and say that the referees are good in the Premier League. So I think that changed the game for us. But I think there were three chances in that very game after that red card. Arsenal could have still won it. So I guess uh, very unlucky for us to go and win the game. And but the way after that red card we defended was very poor. We seemed shaky. We were, like I said, emotionally thoda sa not looking sharp anyways. Partey was making one
Hmm.
mistake. And then we just conceded within 10 minutes of that red card. At least last moment that we खींचते ना, looking solid and all everything, it would have been
Hmm.
still great. But just to concede after that red card, it just shows that थोड़ी सी अभी भी team is not ready. And this, well, everyone says that international break is never good after after a loss, because you're looking to go again and trying
Hmm.
to you want to play again and just uh, fix that mistake that you made. But I think this break comes at the right time. I am feeling pretty bad. Okay, we drew the match. We dropped 2 points when City is on a roll. But I guess this
Hmm.
break comes in, and we'll have Sterling and every other player now. Arteta can go back to the training ground and just, make them a bit more sharper. The team doesn't look sharp at all.
Hmm. I think see the only thing I have to share is that you guys could have defended because I was sharing the same with Mohit yesterday when we were doing a watch along and discussing the United Liverpool also. A lot of managers do, create these kind of a situation in their training ground where they play 10 men against, and full attacking team, and they try to, analyze, and they try to even create some kind of a strategy or tactics to defend these things. I think that was lacking yesterday because. Anyways, the yellow card incident is something which we cannot do anything. It is something which we have to look into it. But even after going through that situation, what I felt was that there was no substitution done, Varun.
Yeah, 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 I
I
agree. I
think
agree.
that was the major mistake. And it's not like, the goal was considered right after you getting a red card. Like it was not like a free kick or a penalty, something like that. The chance was created from the scratch from Brighton, and yes, the mentality was not strong at all from the Arsenal side. See, it might sound very biased coming from a Liverpool fan that we were in a similar situation last season against Newcastle. Uh, that too in St. James Park when we were 10 men down and we went and scored the goal. Darwin Nunes came out
No,
of
bro.
all.
Yeah, I know he came, but if you see, we had those three chances. But first chance begins
No,
with,
but my point is why to create chance? Okay, chance is still it's a very good thing, but
yeah,
why to concede is something which
yeah,
is,
yeah. So
because the defense is something which
yeah.
I always look after from Arsenal. Defense has been solid.
Yeah,
Gabriel, Saliba.
but I think this people are right now overlooking the fact that there has been not three matches हो गए हैं ठीक है 3 matches में there have been 3 chances where Raya had to save Arsenal.
Yeah.
So Wolves, it starts with the Wolf match. First half में that guy has a free header and Raya makes a world class save and he saves the ass. Second match में Watkins against Villa, Watkins misses an open goal. And then the that header, that Raya saves again makes a fantastic save to keep the match at 0-0 before we scored.
Hmm.
So Villa we had 2 chances like that. And then on yesterday, if you see, yes, we conceded that goal where we went little bit thoda sa switch off okay and we conceded. There was a chance. I don't remember which player Brighton player was it, but Brighton's one player, Raya was
Hmm.
on the ground on the right
Yeah.
side of the goal
Yeah.
from his perspective. And he was literally lying down. He was trying to get up, trying to cover because the Brighton player had the entire left side of the goal completely free. So he could have just, slotted it in the left side, but he didn't look up and he shot at Raya's legs where Raya was literally lying down. So that was
Hmm.
one. And it, yes, you can counter as safe, but that was a bad mistake by the player who took that shot by Brighton. So these moments are creeping up, and everyone is still Arsenal fan base is still pretending we have the best defense in the league. These chances, if an open goal chance keeps coming up where people keep having those open shots at you, we don't have the strike force to outscore anyone. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't have that. So City is also conceding a lot of chances, 2, 3 open chances. They conceded a goal yesterday as well. They conceded against Ipswich as well. So City are gonna concede. They're not gonna have the best defense in the league, but they're gonna outscore everyone. And we have to be solid. And I used to be proudful of my team, but these 3 matches I can see Partey is completely gone. I first thought he was rusty, as I said in my last stream, but now I feel he's gone, man. मतलब, he doesn't have the legs and he just walks, he just looks, he just stands, and he made so many mistakes. Brighton just, bullied him in the middle of the park. So
Yeah, and I think the substitution also, the Calipari substitution should have been done on the very same moment because if any, see, I don't know much experience compared to Arteta. Arteta has quite a experience
yeah,
compared to me.
obviously.
But as far as I have seen in this kind of matches, what I have seen is that whenever a substitution is done in this kind of a situation, the positivity comes because this player is someone who is been instructed and directed from the manager directly, and he brings the whole positivity over there. Ki, okay, I'm here now. Let's make the structure over here. I've been told to play in the center. You guys can just stay at the back. The wingers can fall back. The midfielder or the number 10 can only be the one who can start with the counter attack whenever it's needed. I think that was something which was missing. It's very hard for me to accept that, because, and also it was in Emirates, Varun. You had the support. You could have got the support if you wanted. If that would have been needed, that could have been also been switched on. But that 10 minutes, and the reason why I'm telling 10 minutes because the goal was considered after 10 minutes. It would have been 15 minutes, it would have been 20 minutes. Maybe I think within 20 minutes he would have done the substitution. But I think sometimes I do feel like Jose Mourinho or Sean Dyche, this kind of manager, they know how to, park the bus. Okay. There is no harm in doing that. This is what I feel.
Arteta last season was parking the bus. People think last season he did not play attacking football. We had a run where we outscored like 5, 6 goals. That was just a run. But if you see overall Arsenal, they are a very defensive side. I've been saying this from the last time because Arsenal, if you they will keep recycling the ball back and they keep the ball, and Saliba and Gabriel have a very good recovery pace. So they stay back. We have 4 center backs who used to play for us last season as a backline. So Arsenal Arteta is thinking very defensively. It was just I think the spur of the moment where the players it's still the start of the season, so players are still not very sharp. I think,
Mhm.
and that moment happens, and they're still very emotional about that moment where Rice gets sent off because Rice is one of the most important players. Let's say if Trossard gets sent off. I don't think Arsenal इतना इमोशनल होते हम लोग. We would have been pissed off about it. Obviously, Trossard चला गया. But Rice के जाने से I think we entirely the core and the back we just uh, we felt के it was the
But
players were.
that is a very wrong indication, is what I say, because the
It is
mentality is lacking.
absolutely it
It
is.
it surely knows the mentality is lacking, and I
नहीं
think
नहीं
just
it is,
uh,
and
I
I
was
do
not
not agree.
expecting Arsenal to score, and it's like okay, yeah, it's not. It's okay if you guys don't score. You don't score. That's it. You don't have the depth, whatever it is. But you
Well,
have the defense. You have one of the very very finest defense that we
Rahul,
can have,
I want to ask you this. What is this new handball rule here?
yeah, this is. I don't. I genuinely don't know.
Because that was a blade.
I'm seriously, I am
I
not
was
able to.
driving.
The
I was
same
getting.
thing happened with this guy's also in the City match. Who was that player?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
was
yeah.
the player? Yeah, the City match.
Walker,
The
Walker,
Was it Walker?
Walker ना
No,
चेल्सी के
Walker
सामने.
didn't start it. Walker कहाँ start किया था? रिको
कौन से
लुइस
मैच
था
की
ना?
बात कर रहे हैं?
ये पहला चेल्सी के सामने.
नहीं नहीं कोवाचिच था.
Kovacic, yeah, Kovacic.
कोवाचिच.
Kovacic also did the very similar thing.
Yeah. तो मेरे पर that was like Kovacic तो फिर भी I would say कि he was running outside the box with the ball. They were trying
वो
to go
पूरा
out.
लेके ही जा रहा था
But I'm
उसको.
saying it's going out. ठीक है, ball is
Yeah,
going on that direction, and then the ball just comes on his hand. I can still understand. ठीक है, वो नहीं दिया. But you take a shot. You're standing in front of the goal. ठीक है, वो ball is going in like it's an on target shot
yeah,
where
yeah.
the arm is right in the way. The goalkeeper has to make that save. If that arm is not there, the goalkeeper has to make that save.
Nice to make that save.
So, and you don't give that as a penalty is very, very bizarre. I was in the basement where my internet cut. I was watching the match while like चल रहा था background पे. I was listening to the commentary. And when I went to it, उस time cut हुआ and I was in the elevator and I came up, I saw the message, everyone was crying, how is that not a handball? So I just thought कि नहीं दिया होगा, कुछ होगा. I didn't see that incident. But now after the match, I saw the video, I was like, damn man, मतलब इतना blatant handball नहीं दिया इन लोगों ने. मतलब बहुत हद हो गई है. मतलब I was downplaying the referee's decision because I feel that it was a it's a yellow now. It's been told to the teams that you have to move away from the such situations. They don't hang around if the play has to be played quickly.
Mm.
So, but I think the way these guys uh, handled the situation, like there was no consistency in the refereeing. 100% जो आर्टेटा बोल रहा है कि जाओ पेड्रो ने भी बॉल मारा, he इसका तो खाली फ्लिक किया, like just बॉल
Yeah,
आया and he
yeah,
just flicked it on
yeah.
the right side. It was, you could even say कि बोलो ना कि instinctively हो गया. जाओ पेड्रो ने तो क्या जोर से लात मारी, just send the ball across
Uh,
the and
yeah,
remember Robin van Persie was sent off against Barcelona. And this was
yeah.
way back when that rule was not enforced. और ये
हाँ,
तो अभी
we
उसको
was
येलो,
telling कि मेरे को सुनाई दिया लेकिन नहीं।
एग्जैक्टली, तो उसको
Yeah,
तो येलो
yeah.
देके इतने बार्सिलोना के सामने सेंट ऑफ कर दिया था. तो या रेफरीज आर, आई लाइक, प्रीमियर लीग रेफरीज आर द वर्स्ट. डेफिनेटली दे वर्स्ट, बट बिसाइड्स दैट आई थिंक वी कुड हैव स्टिल वन.
Yeah, I think we could have just, मैं अब बार बार वही बोल रहा ऐसा मत सोच, but I think that was a moment where the whole tactics needs to be changed because this can turn out to be costly. This whole match could have turned out because Brighton away is going to be even more difficult, even with Rice.
Bro, Brighton
So
away is abhi, so we were counting the points from last season where we can improve. So we have dropped 6 points against Villa last season,
mm,
5 points against Fulham, 3 points against West Ham. These are winnable matches basically. Fulham, Villa at home at least. तुम 3 out of 6 ले आओ. पर इस सीजन तो हम लोगों ने अवे भी जाके हरा दिया उनको. So
mm,
this is where we could have, even got close to 100 points. If you see, we got 89 points last season, and these are 11 points where we dropped last season. We could have reached 100 points last season. अगर और ये बहुत easy matches थे. You lose to someone like City, Chelsea, Liverpool, you
yeah,
those points, that is understandable. But ये वाले matches
yeah,
में तुम drop कर रहे हो तो then it's gonna be tough to win the league. Abhi now we have gained 3 points against Villa. We have dropped 2 points against Brighton.
against
Last season,
Brighton, yeah.
yeah, we lost Brighton. We did a double over them last season. But now again we have dropped 2 points against them. So we're back to square one. So now we have to go beat them at their ground. We have to beat
Yeah.
Fulham twice. We have to beat Villa at home to recover those points that we dropped last season. And
और ऊपर
obviously,
से नया चैंपियंस लीग फॉर्मेट में यू हैव टू प्ले एक्स्ट्रा
And
मैचेस
obviously,
आल्सो।
we still have to, like last season, we beat Pool at home and we drew at Anfield. We still have to gain those 4 points or improve on
या
that. We have to go to City and do the same to City, win at Emirates and draw at Etihad. And Etihad is right on. Rice is not there for the North London derby. अब मतलब it's gonna be such a tough place to go. That place is gonna be buzzing. It's North London derby is like I would say it's the second biggest derby in Premier League. Even though Liverpool United is not the biggest, it's not a derby, but I would say it's still a match. Like it is, it always feels like a derby, United versus Liverpool. So
आई थिंक
and
इट्स द बिगेस्ट लंदन derby।
London तो नहीं, like और कौन सी है प्रीमियर लीग में, like यूनाइटेड फैंस स्टिल डोंट कंसिडर सिटी एज देयर बिगेस्ट राइवल्स.
या
अभी भी वो लोग उनको मतलब छोटा भाई मानते हैं, तो दे
देयर
डोंट
इज
केयर.
लिवरपूल एवर्टन आल्सो, बट हाँ एवर्टन आजकल गिरा हुआ है बहुत।
एवर्टन गिरा हुआ है, लाइक अब
तो
टॉप फ्लाइट में देयर इज ओनली वन derby दैट इज हैपनिंग प्रॉपर्ली, दैट इज आर्सेनल एंड स्पर्स.
देयर यूज्ड टू बी न्यूकासल सनडरलैंड, बट वो
या
भी अभी है नहीं अभी
पर
नाउ।
ब्रो यार दैट वो सब अब टाइम हो गया, संडरलैंड और ये
या
सब
या
फिनिश, तो यू कांट एक्सपेक्ट देम टू लाइक व्हेन न्यूट्रल्स को तुमको लाना है. व्हाई आई से द बिकॉज़ व्हेन न्यूट्रल्स विल वॉच लंदन स्पर्स वर्सेस आर्सेनल, न्यूट्रल्स विल वॉच लिवरपूल वर्सेस यूनाइटेड, न्यूट्रल्स विल नॉट वॉच न्यूकैसल सनडरलैंड और probably लिवरपूल एवर्टन आल्सो
या
will not care much about.
हाँ nowadays एवर्टन इज आल्सो
Yeah.
आउट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन।
So this is probably the City United लोग देखते हैं 100% is because it's always fun to watch United lose. यार मोहित ज्वाइन करके बैठा है and he's still recording, कुछ बोल भी नहीं रहा. मोहित what, just go to the इसको मैं निकाल देता हूँ. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'll just join with my PC. Wait.
नहीं नहीं, I think इसके पास राहुल तेरा टाइम कितना है?
आई हैव अनदर 10 minutes
हाँ okay.
to start।
Oh,
Hmm.
we
मोहित तो
will. I'll join with my phone only.
Yeah, it's a short video we're recording. We're just gonna upload it. Just talking about the Arsenal
You're
match
just
now.
ranting Arsenal.
But do you think the refereeing was good yesterday? I thought overall the refereeing was pretty bad.
यार मैंने कल के पॉडकास्ट में जो बोला है मैं और
I'm
राहुल
yet
को
to
वॉच
see it. I
अलोंग कर रहे थे.
uploaded it. I'll just go watch it now.
So basically मैंने तो ये बोला है कि ब्राइटन हैव बीन लकी इन द लास्ट 3 games.
तुम्हारे
Very
मैच में
lucky.
भी वो जर्क्सी वाला गोल was pretty unlucky.
So, and to be honest, before that, Brighton weren't creating anything. Like first half mein to they only had one chance and they had one goal. So they were clinical, but they have been very lucky and no one is calling it out. Because like Rahul rightly pointed out that everyone likes a underdog story. Rahul या आर्यन ने बोला था everyone likes an underdog story and Brighton underdogs है, but ये सब pile up होता है और फिर तुमको वापस सूद समेत मिलता है ये all this karma. तो आई फील कभी ना कभी ब्राइटन इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू फेस दैट बैकलैश, मतलब होगा ही. अब मेरे को याद है, मेरे को पता है क्या लग रहा है, एक ब्राइटन का मैच था हमारा कोविड के सीजन में व्हेन दी ग्राउंड्स वर एम्प्टी. तब ब्राइटन डिजर्व टू विन अ गेम अगेंस्ट अस और उन लोगों ने कुछ आई थिंक सबसे ज्यादा बार पोल्स पे मारे थे शॉट्स. ऐसा कुछ तो स्टैट निकला था कि दे हिट द पोल लाइक 4 or 5 times इन द फर्स्ट हाफ इटसेल्फ. और वो नील मोपे ने गोल मार के हमारे सामने पेनल्टी या कुछ मारा था और रोने वाला एक्टिंग किया था. और नील मोपे ने 93rd या 94th मिनट पे हैंडबॉल दे के हमको, जब सीटी मार दी उसके बाद हमको पेनल्टी मिली. लाइक वार इंटरवीन्ड एंड आई थिंक दे गेव अस अ पेनल्टी.
Mope
सो
was a very very dirty player. बहुत वो player था.
हाँ मतलब ये तो आई फील वो सारा वो वो दो टाइम पे दे वर प्लेइंग रियली वेल एंड दे डिड नॉट डिजर्व टू लूज. And to be honest, in the past, like last game, mein to we did not deserve to lose. I won't say we deserve to win, but we didn't deserve to lose. So I feel Brighton have been very lucky in in the first 3 games of the season. Everton के भी सामने उनको red card मिल गया था, even though Everton is a very shit team right now. तो आई वोंट कमेंट ऑन दैट, वो लोग फिर भी वो गेम जीतते. लेकिन हमारे सामने दे हैव बीन लकी, दे वर लकी अगेंस्ट यू आल्सो. एंड आई डोंट थिंक देयर मैनेजर इज गुड इनफ. लाइक जो भी है 3 मैचेस खेल लिया, वो 7 पॉइंट आ गए. बट आई फील दे आर गोना बी एक्सपोज्ड टू अ टीम लाइक से टॉटनहम सिटी.
Bro,
तुम्हारे
that red card doesn't happen. Brighton loses by 2 or 3 goals. And we would not have conceded if that red
बट
card doesn't happen.
बट तू मेरे को बोल रहा था डिफेंसिव एरर्स. तुमने कितने गंदे डिफेंस
मैं तो
कल कितना
नहीं ब्रो
डिफेंसिव
मैं
एरर था.
I think you joined in late. I
तुम्हारे
told
तुम्हारे
I,
वर्ल्ड क्लास
Bro,
सेंटर बैक.
मेरे वर्ल्ड क्लास सेंटर बैक्स नहीं है. मैंने पहले ही बोला. I have never claimed them to be world class. I told we work as a solid team, but I think you joined in late. But I told Rahul how the last 3 matches, according to me, have panned out. Arsenal's defense is very shaky right now, and Raya has made 3 world class saves in these 3 matches to save our ass. Varna, तो we would have definitely conceded even in those matches.
इन एनी
So
इन एनी केस मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि ब्राइटन हैव
Hey,
बीन लकी.
Califury, he looked so underwhelming at the back. He was not good at all.
या
मेरे
टू
को
बी ऑनेस्ट मैं ड्राइव करते करते देख रहा था मैच, तो आई डोंट
नहीं
नो
नहीं नहीं नहीं, he
हाउ ही
was
फेल्ट.
very underwhelming. I was not impressed by Califury.
मैंने लास्ट 10 मिनट ही देखे मैच के प्रॉपरली.
Yeah.
जब मैं घर पहुंचा आई सॉ द मैच, जस्ट लास्ट के 10 मिनट ही देखे. एंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने और राहुल, मैं राहुल आर्शन ने कल सिटी का पूरा मैच देखा और फक मैन, दैट टीम इज लाइक फकिंग क्रेजी एंड
Bro, they're winning
हालैंड इज
without
अ monster.
Rodri.
मैं वही कल बोल रहा था.
They're winning
मैं
without
वही कल बोल
Rodri.
रहा था कि इट इज, आई
No
डोंट
Rodri
सी,
double party.
लाइक मैंने मैंने आर्सेनल प्रिडिक्ट किया है लीग जीतने को, बट आई डोंट सी आर्सेनल विनिंग.
नहीं
नो.
नहीं नहीं, bro,
We are
we will
finishing second.
we नहीं नहीं नहीं, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है it could be that we close between Liverpool and Arsenal like it was last season. But I don't think the gap between Arsenal and City will be 2 points. It could go up to 5, 6, maybe even 10 points. हो सकता है City again do a century if they keep playing.
हालैंड इज अ फकिंग मॉन्स्टर. मतलब ये
He had
बेचारे
an,
राहुल
he had
राहुल
a
और
very
आर्शिन ने जो गलती करी है ना कैप्टन ना बना के उसको.
bro. Haaland
ये
कितने
मेरे
गोल्स
पास
थे?
तो
26
हालैंड
गोल
है,
थे.
उसके पास तो हालैंड भी नहीं दिखा रहा. इसको
Bro,
15.2 या फिर 3 का हो गया है.
bro उसको लास्ट सीजन आफ्टर स्कोरिंग 26 28 गोल्स लोग क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे थे हालैंड को कि ही डजंट डू मच इन द मैचेस. ये वो सिर्फ ही जस्ट अ पोचर जब गोल मारता है ब्रो.
फर्स्ट 2 गेम्स में से प्रूव कर दिया है कि यू कैन इवन लाइक प्ले फ्रॉम द डीप.
Effortlessly मार रहा है ऐसा, effortlessly. You, the second goal you should see the
I
second
am
goal.
yet to see the highlights. I'll just check it out.
It's
Yeah.
not easy as it looks, guys. It is like आया और क्या मजाक है कि इट्स लाइक कि उसमें उसके पैर में ही मतलब ऐसा लग
I
रहा है
read
कि 80
जो
किलो का तो पैर होगा।
हैवर्ट्स का जो सेकंड चांस था वेरी हिट दी गोलकीपर जब ब्रेक
मारा
पे
हुआ शॉट, ओ माय
हमारा वो
गॉड।
शॉट मारा था उसने आई थिंक वो सब आई रेड दैट हालैंड का सिमिलर सिचुएशन था एंड ही मेड अ फैंटास्टिक गोल विद द सेम सिचुएशन वेयर यू कैन
वो तो फैबियंस की था जो बचा लिया। कोई
भाई
एरा
तीनों
वेरा
गोल
हो तो
बढ़िया थे
आगे
यार,
निकल।
हालांकि के तीनों गोल बढ़िया थे।
नहीं नहीं, तीसरे
एंड
गोल के बाद एक आया था, एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला था लास्ट में, फिर रिमेंबर फैबियंस ने जस्ट ऐसे करके बचाया। दैट वाज बिकॉज़ फैबियंस ही रेड इट अ लिटिल बिट।
लोपेटेगी ने कीपर चेंज कर दिया भाई सेकंड हाफ में, मतलब।
भाई मैं
आरे
बोलूँ
आरे
ये
लो होता तो खत्म ही हो जाता।
भाई पर मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि ये सिटी ऐसा खेल रही है और यू कैन सी दैट दे आर स्टिल माइल्स अहेड ऑफ द लीग एंड आई थिंक आज I am expecting a draw because ETH will step up. I don't think I don't know what you said in the preview. I'll just check it out a bit.
We have expect you
बोथ ऑफ अस आर
Um,
एक्सपेक्टिंग अ ड्रॉ।
yeah. So even you guys
first
will drop
Rashford,
points and
second I don't know who.
then
And
I
I'm
think
still sticking we will be doing an error. I'm still sticking on that.
Liverpool and City are the only teams to have 100% record at the moment. So I think अगर Liverpool ने आज drop किया, so City will then be starting say they will start building upon that pressure. It's too difficult to chase them.
वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कैच देम, मेरे को ऐसा
Yeah,
लगता
yeah.
है दे
And
आर ऑन
and
टॉप ऑफ देयर गेम।
and honestly, Arsenal is going to Etihad. I was expecting a draw. So draw करेंगे तो that changes nothing for them.
यार मैं पता है सीजन के स्टार्टिंग में सोचा था हालैंड को टीम में ना डालूं, एंड मैंने बना दी थी टीम, और उसके बाद मैंने लास्ट डे पे जाके चेंज किया है, हालैंड को डाला है मैंने, मेरा पूरा टीम मूव अराउंड किया है। एंड थैंक गॉड आई फकिंग डिड दैट, ना मैं आई वुड हैव बीन लेफ्ट इन द डस्ट।
Someone told me कि I don't play FPL. Someone told me Haaland and Salah cost combined 50 million. तुम्हारा 100 million बजट में से
नहीं नहीं नहीं, दे
नहीं
कॉस्ट
नहीं नहीं
अराउंड
नहीं,
26
15
मिलियन।
plus 11 point something, या 26
27
point something होगा।
27 मिलियन।
सब लोग ने डाला हुआ है हालैंड हाँ साला को सबको साथ में
I I have both Haaland and
आई
Salah.
हाँ
हैव बोथ एज वेल, बट फिर उसके बाद
हाँ
स्पेस नहीं बचती दूसरे प्लेयर्स के लिए, मतलब ऐसा लगता है।
हाँ,
हाँ
पर
भैया
मैंने थोड़ा
पर
स्मार्टली
वो
खेला है।
यू आर गेटिंग दोस हाई पॉइंट्स विद दोस टू प्लेयर्स एनीवेज क्योंकि साला इज अ कंसिस्टेंट गोल स्कोरर हर 2 मैच में एक तो मार ही देता है मिनिमम एंड हालैंड का
बट
तो
यार
यू
आई
नो
थिंक
कि
इट्स टाइम टू पुट इन ब्रेंटफोर्ड के वो दो फॉरवर्ड्स यार, दे आर प्लेइंग रियली गुड।
क्या नाम है उसका एम से
एम्बो एम्बो और
एम्पो है
वीसा।
हाँ ये
पिज्जा।
हाँ।
भाई यार आई एम सो डिफ्लेटेड विद these past 2 days and nothing good is coming out of the club. I am just happy with Saka's remarks. Saka came out with the where he was obviously criticized the referee's
साका
decision.
कैप्टन था क्या कल?
नहीं नहीं वो ओडेगार्ड ने जाते जाते आर्मबैंड में ना दिया था उसको तो साका देन उसका जो आफ्टर दैट स्टेटमेंट ही मेड अ वेरी बोले इट इज व्हाट इट इज इफ वी कुड हैव स्टिल वन द मैच आफ्टर दैट रेड कार्ड सो वी विल ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव ये वो सो दैट्स अ गुड मेंटालिटी टू हैव जस्ट टू एक्सेप्ट जो हो गया है वी ऑब्वियसली इट्स गुड दैट वी डिड नॉट लूज द मैच राहुल एक और राहुल तू वापस ज्वाइन कर रहा है
फोन से किया शायद उसने।
मैं उस
Wait,
बात
wait, let me. But
एक
you
मिनट
continue.
एक मिनट
तू क्या एयरपोर्ट पे है?
हाँ एयरपोर्ट पे।
अच्छा, चलो यार, आई वोंट से ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू राहुल।
आई डोंट वांट योर ऑल द बेस्ट।
फक यू
यू
ब्रो,
कीप यू
हारना
कैन
चाहिए तुम
कीप
लोग
योर
को।
कोई बात
यू कैन
नहीं
कीप योर ऑल द बेस्ट इन योर AWS।
फक यू ब्रो, आज जीतेगी यूनाइटेड होपफुली।
फिर तुम्हारे से ज्यादा अच्छा टीम मेरा है, बट स्टिल आई डोंट हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस टू सी।
आज ईटीएच।
आई डोंट हैव दैट
भाई
कॉन्फिडेंस।
बारसा क्या खेल रही है उधर?
क्या हुआ, मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है क्या हुआ बारसा का।
भाई बारसा लास्ट 4 मैचेस कल उन्होंने 7 गोल मारे हैं।
रियली?
हाँ, apparently Hansi Flick is getting them to play like crazy, and Real Madrid is already behind them,
ओ
and Real Madrid ने इतना अच्छा स्टार्ट नहीं किया है ना,
हाँ।
तो मेरे को ट्रूपर को बोलना है कि भाई तेरा क्या कर रहा है वो वहां पर कार्लो। जितना कूदता है वो कार्लो के उस पे फ्लिक इज लाइक प्लेइंग क्रेजी.
Hansi Flick is quite good, yeah. Hansi Flick is he's quite good.
But chalo guys, all I'm looking forward to the match. Hopefully
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
I
yeah.
hope
We will catch up after the match. I think कितने बजे मैच है तुम्हारा रात को?
8:30
8:30.
बजे.
8:30 बजे.
I
तो
hope मेरे को मैच देखने मिलेगा इस.
Rahul, you have a good trip, man. And कुछ नहीं तो Mohit, I'll be available if you guys want to have a match reaction. थोड़ा सा
नहीं, I
half
don't
an
think I will want to have a match reaction, but ठीक है.
जीतेंगे तो नहीं करेगा.
तो भी नहीं करना चाहूंगा मैं. I wouldn't believe it. I'll ask Kuttu to pinch me like 10 times.
नहीं नहीं. I think you guys have a good
I can
chance.
send someone to slap the shit out of you.
Like, don't be jelly, Rahul.
मोहित आर्शन को बुला रहा है.
भाई किसी को नहीं बुला रहा मैं घर पे. मैं आज बियर पीने वाला हूँ बहुत टाइम बाद.
ओह
तो कुछ
नाइस.
भी घर पे मत रहे.
चल ब्रो,
मैं
enjoy. Have a good time, guys, and Rahul, enjoy your vacation now.
It's not a vacation going for an
Thank you.
official trip.
Thank you so much. Bye.
But
बाय
yeah,
बाय बाय.
bye.